Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Anuja Kumar and with me is VC Pramod with the Midday News. The headlines. Severe cyclonic storm Nisarg hits North Maharashtra coast. 43 NDRF team deployed. Health Ministry says more than 1 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19 so far. In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 terrorists gunned down by security forces in Pulwama. More than 42 crore people receive financial assistance of over 53,000 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package. US President Trump invites Prime Minister Modi to G7 summit later this year. The landfall process of the severe cyclonic storm Nisarg has begun in Maharashtra. The storm will gradually enter into Mumbai and Thane, and the landfall process will be completed during next 3 hours. More from our Mumbai correspondent.
Heavy rain continued to lash Raigad, Palghar, Thane, Mumbai city and suburbs, Navi Mumbai, Sindhudurg, Ratnagiri and Satara districts. Nearly 150 patients at COVID-19 facility in Bandra Kurla complex in Mumbai have been shifted to another location as a precaution in the wake of the cyclone. Preventive checks are in place at Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport with a dedicated team on standby to assist in this very situation. Special precautions have been taken for smaller and lighter aircraft as they are vulnerable to strong wind. 21 teams of National Disaster Response Force, 4 teams of State Disaster Response Force along with Navy and Coast Guard have been deployed in Maharashtra to conduct evacuation and necessary relief and rehabilitation measures. Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
Director General of NDRF, S.N. Pradhan, has said preparations are in order to face the cyclone Nisarg. All 43 teams of NDRF are on the job and the evacuation work has been completed. Mr. Pradhan said precautionary measures are being taken with social distancing.
As predicted, the landfall is somewhere a little south of Alibag in Raigad district. All the 43 teams of NDRF are on the job and the evacuation work is nearly complete or complete in all the respects. And further precautionary measures are also being taken. Where people are in the cyclone shelters, they are being also taught life skills and with social distancing. All the precautions are being taken and I believe all the preparations are in order for us to face the cyclone, whether from the central agencies or the state agency side, and the coordination is of a high order.
The Gujarat state government is closely monitoring the movement of cyclone Nisarg and various precautionary measures have been put in place to tackle the calamity. More from our correspondent.
Weather remains cloudy in the coastal districts of South Gujarat since today morning. Light showers continued in Union Territory of Daman and coastal districts including Valsad, Tapi and Navsari. High tides were seen in the Arabian Sea near Daman as well as Devbhoomi Dwarka. Additional Chief Secretary Pankaj Kumar said over 50,000 people from the low-lying areas of South Gujarat have been shifted to safer locations. Mr. Kumar said the industrial units in Tapi will remain closed today. All the safety measures have been put in place in chemical industries of Surat and Valsad. 15 teams of NDRF have been deployed in the coastal areas of the state to tackle any unforeseen situation. Aparna Khun, AIR News, Ahmedabad.
In Karnataka, the first team of National Disaster Response Team, NDRF, consisting of 25 people, reached Kodagu district yesterday and will be camping there till the end of monsoon season. The NDRF team is likely to conduct mock rescue operations around the district. More from our Bengaluru correspondent.
Another team of NDRF has reached the port city of Mangaluru and will be helping the district administration in carrying out rescue operations during monsoon disasters. The Indian Meteorological Department has forecast the monsoon to hit the state around June 5th. Kodagu Deputy Commissioner Anis Kanmani Joy has said that a 24/7 control room has already been set up in the district with the WhatsApp numbers for sharing of information and the location needed for help. Mock drills on monsoon disaster management are being conducted throughout the district. The district administration is spending considerable time in creating public awareness on disaster management. R. Murthy, AIR News, Bengaluru.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a telephonic conversation with United States President Donald Trump. They discussed U.S. presidency of G7, the COVID-19 pandemic and many other issues. During the telephonic conversation yesterday, Mr. Trump expressed his desire to include India in the ambit of Group of Seven and invited Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend the next G7 summit to be held in the USA. According to an official statement, President Trump spoke about the U.S. presidency of the G7 and conveyed his desire to expand the ambit of the grouping beyond the existing membership to include other important countries, including India. Prime Minister Modi commended President Trump for his creative and far-sighted approach, acknowledging the fact that such an expanded forum would be in keeping with the emerging realities of the post-COVID world. The Prime Minister has said that India would be happy to work with the US and other countries to ensure the success of the proposed summit. During the phone call, Prime Minister Modi expressed concern regarding the ongoing civil disturbances in the US and conveyed his best wishes for an early resolution of the situation. The two leaders also exchanged views on other topical issues such as the COVID-19 situation in two countries, the situation on the Indo-China border, and the need for reforms in the World Health Organization. Later in a tweet, Mr. Modi said the richness and depth of India-US consultations will remain an important pillar of the post-COVID global architecture. President Trump warmly recalled his visit to India in February this year. Prime Minister Modi said that the visit had been memorable and historic on many accounts and had also added new dynamism to the bilateral relationship. Our correspondent reports the exceptional warmth and candor of the conversation reflected the special nature of the Indo-US ties as well as the friendship and mutual esteem between the both leaders.
In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, 3 terrorists were gunned down by security forces in a gunfight in Asta Mohalla, Kangan area of South Kashmir's Pulwama district this morning. Public Relations Officer Defence, Srinagar, Colonel Rajesh Kalia said that the 3 terrorists eliminated belong to the Jaish-e-Mohammed outfit. He said that a joint team of police, RR and CRPF launched a cordon and search operation in Asta Mohalla after getting specific input about the presence of terrorists there. The defence spokesperson said that as the joint team approached the suspected spot, the terrorists were asked to surrender, but they opened fire upon the security forces. Incriminating material, including arms and ammunition, was recovered from the site of encounter. Around 42 crore poor people have received financial assistance of 53,248 crore rupees under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package. Under the scheme, 10,315 crore rupees have been credited to 20.62 crore women Jan Dhan account holders with the second installment, while 2.3 crore building and construction workers received financial support amounting to 4,312.82 crore rupees. A report.
As part of the 1.70 lakh crore rupees Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package, the government announced free food, grains and cash payment to women, poor senior citizens and farmers. 16,394 crore rupees front-loaded towards payment of the first installment of PM Kisan, 8.19 crore beneficiaries. 101 lakh tons of food grains have been lifted by states and union territories for April. Out of this, nearly 37 lakh tons of food grains have been distributed, covering nearly 74 crore beneficiaries. Besides, 9.25 crore Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana cylinders have been booked under the scheme so far, and 8.58 crore free cylinders already delivered to beneficiaries. In the current financial year, 48.13 crore man days of work have been generated under Manrega. With Diwakar, Unpermished, AR News, Delhi.
Public sector banks have sanctioned loans worth over 10,361 crore rupees under the 100% Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme. As per the Finance Ministry, out of this, over 3,892 crore rupees have already been disbursed. These loans are sanctioned under Atmanirbhar Bharat package. The Narendra Modi government recently completed 1 year of its second term. Our correspondent takes a look at the slew of measures and economic reforms introduced in the last 1 year of the Modi government.
Nurturing national sentiments on one hand, the nation embarked on its path of inclusive Vikas Yatra when the uphill task to embolden the economy was handed to Nirmala Sitharaman. As the first full-time woman finance minister of the country, she announced a slew of economic measures catering to the needs of middle class, corporates, MSMEs, labourers and farmers in her 2 budgets. When the world was reeling under economic mayhem, Ms. Sitharaman's vision remained clear to push employment generation and stimulate the Make in India and Made for World initiative. initiative. Even when the economy was masked due to the coronavirus, the Narendra Modi government, through its preemptive and proactive response, rolled out a package of 1,70,000 crore rupees on the very second day of the nationwide lockdown. Direct cash relief was extended to over 40% of the population, whereas around 66% of the population received extra food grains for 3 months. The Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan stimulus of over 20 lakh crore rupees added new leaflets of historic reforms wherein farmers were given freedom to sell their produce in any part of the country. Salaried employees and employers were benefited as government committed to bear the 24% EPF contribution on their behalf. Easy credit of 3 lakh crore for MSMEs and 2 lakh crore for farmers are few other major decisions by the government to heal the economy from the viral contagion. Anand Chaturvedi, AIR News, Delhi.
The Health and Family Welfare Ministry said that recovery rate has reached to 48.07% in the country, and the number of recovered people from coronavirus crossed the 1 lakh mark today. A total of 1,303 people infected with coronavirus have been cured so far. During the last 24 hours, 4,776 people have recovered and 8,909 fresh cases of COVID-19 have been reported, taking the total number of cases to 2,07,615. The Health Ministry said 217 deaths have been registered in last 24 hours, taking the nationwide death toll to 5,815. The Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, said that a total 1,37,158 samples of coronavirus were tested in the last 24 hours. With this, the figure of total number of tests reached to 41,03,233 in the country. Meanwhile, ICMR is continuously scaling up its testing facilities for COVID-19 by giving approval to government and private laboratories. As of now, total 688 laboratories across India have been given approval to conduct tests for COVID-19, including 480 government laboratories and 208 private laboratory chains.
Participating in AIR News live phone-in program on COVID-19, senior physician Dr. A.K. Varshney said that recovery rate has improved for the COVID-19 infection, though senior citizens and comorbid people need to be extra cautious.
ठीक होने की दर है वो लगभग जो है 90% तो अपने आप ही बिना दवा के हो जाता है। 5-7% लोगों में ऑक्सीजन देने के बाद हल्का लंग्स में इंफेक्शन निमोनिया हो जाता है, उससे हो जाते हैं। 3% के करीब व्यक्ति जो कि खासतौर से बड़े बुजुर्ग हैं या जिनमें पहले से कई बीमारियां हैं, हार्ट डिजीज है, गुर्दे की बीमारी है, फेफड़े की बीमारी है, उन लोगों को जब हो जाता है तो उनमें मृत्यु दर काफी है। तो इसीलिए देर सवेर देखिए 97% पेशेंट बिल्कुल ठीक हो जाएंगे।
Dr. Varshney added that people with COVID-19 symptoms should isolate themselves to avoid any spread of the infection.
अगर कोई इन्फेक्टेड व्यक्ति है तो वो अपने को आइसोलेट करे, अपने घर के भीतर आइसोलेट करे या फिर उसकी जरूरत होगी तो हॉस्पिटल या जहाँ पे आइसोलेट करे। अगर कोई भी संक्रमित व्यक्ति है, अगर उसको कोई भी लक्षण नहीं, अगर ना उसको खांसी है, ना जुकाम है, बुखार, तो उसके संक्रमण होने की संभावना नहीं है। फिर भी वो एहतियात के तौर पे अगर अपने चेहरे पे मास्क लगा के रहता है, अपने हाथों को अच्छी तरीके से सैनिटाइज करके जाता है, जब आप उसके कांटेक्ट में नहीं आएंगे तो वो चांसेज आपके इन्फेक्शन के बहुत कम है।
In an effort to guard against fake news being circulated on various platforms, we bring you our segment on fact-checking and mythbusters. The government has denied reports that 50 healthcare staff at AIIMS tested COVID positive as masks and PPEs don't meet quality standards. In a tweet, the Press Information Bureau termed it as incorrect. It said that all masks and PPEs meet Health Ministry standards. They are evaluated and certifications are verified by the AIIMS committee. Noted actress Vidya Balan appealed to the people to unite in the fight against COVID-19. She urged everyone to follow social distancing norms and government guidelines.
ये बेशक हम सब के लिए एक बहुत ही कठिन और मुश्किल समय है और ये हिंदुस्तानियों की खासियत है कि कोई मुश्किल आती है तो हम सब साथ खड़े रहते हैं। पर इस वक्त साथ खड़े रहने का मतलब है कि हम एक दूसरे से दूरी बनाए रखें। घर पर रहिए, अपना ख्याल रखिए।
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Severe cyclonic storm Nisarg hits North Maharashtra coast. 43 NDRF teams deployed. Health Ministry says more than 1 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19 so far. In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 terrorists gunned down by security forces in Pulwama. More than 42 crore people receive financial assistance of over 53,000 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package. US President Trump invites Prime Minister Modi to G7 summit later this year. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
The News Services Division of All India Radio in its bilingual live phone-in program today will bring you a special discussion on COVID-19. Dr. Tanmay Talukdar, Professor and Head Department of Respiratory Diseases, Lady Hardinge Medical College, will participate in the discussion. Listeners can ask questions to the expert on toll-free telephone number 1800-115767. You can also ask questions on telephone number 011-2331-4444 and post queries on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR. This can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.com and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. You can also follow us on the News on AIR app for updates. Under the Vande Bharat Mission VBM, 14 flights are scheduled from the Gulf countries today, carrying more than 2,200 Indians back home. 10 flights are scheduled from the United Arab Emirates, UAE. 6 flights will take off from Dubai to Kochi, Kannur, Kozhikode, Trichy, Bengaluru and Kolkata. This is the first flight to Kolkata from the UAE. 4 flights from Abu Dhabi will take back people to Amritsar, Kozhikode, Kochi and Thiruvananthapuram. Doha has 2 flights to Chennai and Thiruvananthapuram, while from Muscat, people will fly back to Bhubaneswar and Kannur. Priority is being given to distressed workers, stranded tourists, pregnant women, medical emergency cases and senior citizens in sending back. On Tuesday, 2,719 stranded and distressed Indians, including infants, boarded the special flights under the VBM from various Gulf countries to go home. From UAE, nearly 1,800 people were repatriated.
Railways has said that total 4,155 Shramik special trains have been operationalized from various states and more than 57 lakh migrant workers have been transported in the last 33 days. The top 5 states from where maximum trains originated are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. These Shramik special trains were terminated in various states across the country. The top 5 states where maximum trains terminated are Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal. Under Vande Bharat mission, 127 stranded passengers from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, reached Gaya in Bihar this morning. Amongst them, 124 are from Bihar, while 3 are from Jharkhand. Passengers of Jharkhand were sent to their state by road, while those from Bihar were sent paid hotel quarantine for 7 days after thermal screening. Meanwhile, 141 persons who had come from London and 142 persons who came from Muscat were sent back from hotels after completion of their quarantine period.
During lockdown, when everybody was stuck at their place, many people faced different kinds of difficulties. For some, it was safety of their loved ones who were far from them, and they anyhow wanted them back. At this juncture, central and the state governments came up for the help of such persons. Our Lucknow correspondent tell you how Prime Minister's office helped a worried father.
PMO ऑफिस से हमको बड़ा प्रॉम्प्टली जवाब आ गया और वो लेटर उन्होंने हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट के लिए उन्होंने ऑथराइज किया था कि आप इनको तुरंत कार्रवाई की जाए। उसके 10 दिन के अंदर हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट से भी फोन आ गया था हमारे पास। वो आना चाहें तो वो ई पास के लिए हरियाणा सरल के वेबसाइट पे अप्लाई कर दें, वी विल अलाउ इट। और यूपी की जो परमिशन है वो आप यूपी गवर्नमेंट से अप्लाई करके ले लीजिए।
News just in wake of Cyclone Nisarg, all teams of the Indian Navy have been put on alert and are ready to respond to any requirement of humanitarian assistance and disaster relief during the cyclonic period. Western Naval Command has mobilized adequate resources for flood relief and rescue in the event of excessive rainfall. In Mumbai, the Maharashtra Naval Area will be on standby with 5 flood rescue teams and 3 diving teams throughout the monsoon season. Similar arrangements have been set up with the Karwar Naval Area, the Goa Naval Area, as well as Gujarat, Daman and Diu Naval Areas. The respective area and station commanders are in touch with the state authorities, National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Force to be able to respond to a crisis in the shortest possible time.
To extend the reach of online services in the wake of COVID-19, Employees Provident Fund Organization EPFO has updated Know Your Customer KYC data for its 52.62 lakh subscribers in the month of April and May this year. This includes Aadhaar seeding for 39.97 lakh subscribers, mobile seeding for 9.87 lakh subscribers, and bank account seeding for 11.11 lakh subscribers. KYC is a one-time process which helps in identity verification of subscribers through linking of Universal Account Number UAN with KYC details. EPFO has also undertaken massive exercise of rectifying the details of the subscribers even during the lockdown. KYC updation enables a member to avail online services through member portal. A person can file online for final withdrawal and advances, including the recently introduced COVID-19 advances under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. In an effort to guard against fake news being circulated on various platforms, we bring you our segment on fact-checking and mythbusters. Government has denied reports that 50 healthcare staff at AIIMS tested COVID positive as masks and PPEs don't meet quality standards.
Steel Minister Dharmendra Pradhan chaired a video conference with officials from Ministry of Steel, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Ministry of Railways, INSDAG, SAIL and steel fabricators from Bhilai in New Delhi yesterday to work out a detailed plan for developing a steel fabrication cluster around the Bhilai steel plant. The issues faced by the bridge fabricators in meeting their steel requirements were also discussed. The steel fabrication cluster envisaged will give boost to the MSME sector in the region, facilitate employment generation and give impetus to the local economy. This is in line with the spirit of Prime Minister's call for an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Union Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy R.K. Singh today launched a pan-India real-time market in electricity through video conference in New Delhi. This initiative has placed Indian electricity market amongst a league of few electricity markets in the world which have real-time market. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Singh said that real-time market is an organized market platform to enable the buyers and sellers pan-India to meet their energy requirements closer to real-time of operation. He said introduction of real-time markets will bring required flexibility to provide real-time balance while ensuring optimal utilization of the available surplus capacity in the system. Real-time market would be operational for every 30 minutes in a day based on double-sided closed auction with uniform price. The concept of gate closure has been introduced for bringing in the desired firmness in the schedules during the hours of market operation. Buyers and sellers will have the option of placing buy and sell bids for each 15-minute time block. The proposed real-time market would provide an alternate mechanism for power distribution companies to access larger market at competitive price.
Senior diplomat Ravish Kumar has been appointed as the next ambassador to Finland. Mr. Kumar, a 1995 batch IFS officer, was earlier the spokesperson of the Ministry of External Affairs. In our series Experts Speak on All India Radio, we bring you the views of the leading medical experts on COVID-19. Talking to AIR News, Director AIIMS, Dr. Randeep Guleria, advised the people and especially those in the hotspot zone to sincerely follow lockdown measures to break the chain of transmission of COVID-19 infection.
I would advise everyone, especially those who are in the hotspots, to really sincerely, as citizens in a patriotic manner, observe this lockdown, because if we observe this lockdown in a sincere manner, we will be able to break the chain of spread and we will be able to bring down cases and be able to prevent deaths and conquer corona in India.
Talking to AIR News, Dr. B.N. Gangadhar of the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, Bengaluru, advised the people to do exercise and practice yoga to make themselves free from anxiety and stress.
You can do the exercises together with your family members. You can do the yogasanas or meditation together with the family members if you have learned, or if somebody can teach you, a neighbor can demonstrate. Other videos are available today. You can actually do bhajans together. You can watch some healthy TV programs together.
The Delhi government said that a total 1,298 new confirmed cases of novel coronavirus have been reported in Delhi during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 22,132. The Delhi government has confirmed that 9,243 people affected with coronavirus in the national capital have been cured so far, and the recovery rate has reached 41.76%. In the last 24 hours, 497 patients have recovered and 33 deaths have been reported in the Delhi, taking the toll to 556. In Assam, the number of active cases of COVID-19 have gone up to 1,277 in the state. Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that 60 new cases were reported today. Meanwhile, 337 persons have been discharged from the hospitals. Our correspondent reports that the health department has tested over 1,20,000 samples so far in the state. In Manipur, 13 new positive cases has been detected late night yesterday, making the total positive cases to 102. The number of cases detected late last night is highest so far. 2 VRDLs of RIMS and JNIMS hospitals of Manipur has been conducting tests for COVID-19 samples till late night since the number of returnees increased day by day in Manipur. Out of 13 cases reported late night yesterday, 2 were detected at RIMS and 11 were detected at JNIMS.
In Meghalaya, one returnee who tested positive from West Garo Hills district on the 19th of May has recovered and has tested negative for COVID-19. In a tweet, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said that the person had returned from Tamil Nadu and has been under quarantine. With this recovery, Meghalaya currently has 16 active cases. Sikkim DG cum Secretary of Health Dr. Pempa Shering Bhutia has confirmed the state's second COVID-19 case. The 54-year-old person returned from New Delhi on the 25th of May and was placed in quarantine facility at Mining near Rangpo. He is asymptomatic and has direct contacts have tested negative for the infection. All other returnees placed in the quarantine facility are being tested.
In Gujarat, the government has formed a committee of expert doctors for implementing and supervising healthcare strategies for COVID-19. The committee will also suggest recommendations to the government to prepare short-term and long-term strategies for the public healthcare system. Our correspondent reports that the total number of COVID-19 cases in the state rose to 17,632, with 415 fresh cases reported yesterday. The death toll in the state has climbed to 1,092, with 29 more patients succumbing to the virus yesterday. State Health Department said as many as 1,014 patients were discharged from hospital after full recovery. Officials said the percentage of corona-positive cases from Ahmedabad has come down to 72.44%. However, the death toll rate of the city remained the same at 81.27%. Till date, out of the total deaths, 888 people have died in Ahmedabad alone, followed by 72 in Surat and 41 in Vadodara. 79 more COVID-19 positive cases have been recorded in Andhra Pradesh during the last 24 hours, and 35 persons have recovered and have been discharged from various COVID hospitals. 3,279 COVID positive cases have been registered in the state so far. Till now, 2,244 persons have recovered from the infection and have been discharged. Meanwhile, there are 967 active cases in the state.
Election to the lone Rajya Sabha seat in Arunachal Pradesh will be held on June 19th. Notification in this regard has been issued by the Election Commission. The term of office of the incumbent Rajya Sabha member Mukut Mithi ends on June 23rd. According to a statement issued by Arunachal Pradesh Joint Chief Electoral Officer D.K. Bhattacharjee on Tuesday, the last day of filing nominations is June 9th and scrutiny of papers will be done on June 10th. The last date for the withdrawal of candidature is June 12th, while June 22nd has been fixed as the date before which the election shall be completed.
The World Health Organization has said that 61,94,533 confirmed cases of COVID-19 have been reported globally till date. According to the WHO tally, over 1,24,139 new cases of novel coronavirus were reported in the last 24 hours. Globally, till now, 3,76,320 deaths have been reported as per WHO. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Severe cyclonic storm Nisarg hits North Maharashtra coast. 43 NDRF team deployed. Health Ministry says more than 1 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19 so far. In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 terrorists gunned down by security forces in Pulwama. More than 42 crore people receive financial assistance of over 53,000 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package. And US President Trump invites Prime Minister Modi to G7 summit later this year. And with that, we end the Midday News.